Abandoned with no hope in sight, Floss was given a second chance through the help of a big-hearted WA truckie.
You ready? Let's go. Hey? Are you ready to go with Papa?
But what was meant to be a straightforward trip from the pound in Kununurra in WA's north to drop Floss at a foster home in Perth saw the pair gallivanting across the country.
So we didn't have any music and air conditioning, so we just drove and looked out the window, and she showed a bit of interest every now and then when she saw a cow.
They made it to Geraldton when news of the floods over east diverted them to help drop off mining huts. They travelled through the Northern Territory and South Australia to deliver their load in Echuca and pick up more cargo in Ballarat for Brisbane before heading across the Nullarbor. 20,000 kilometres later, they finally made it to Perth.
You're going to have the best life now.
Yeah, we had lots of people, truck drivers, all sorts of people say, Barry, don't take her back, keep her.
So everyone's heard of the red dog of the Pilbara. I would say that Floss is the red dog of the Kimberley, if not Australia now.
The Dogs Refuge in Shenton Park rescues hundreds of dogs from regional and remote areas. But with limited space available, some aren't as fortunate as Floss.
We work with a lot of regional partners and they will hold on to the dogs as long as they can. But, you know, the standard is pretty low. You know, it can be within a week when a dog comes in and to having to say goodbye.
A perfect storm of cost of living pressures, the rental crisis and pandemic-induced pet buying has led to a massive influx of unwanted animals.
It's sort of unprecedented times here for us, and this is the same story for all rescues in WA. We're constantly at capacity, and it hasn't been like this, you know, as far as we've got volunteers and staff members who've been here for 20 years.
It's desperately calling for the community's help to find animals like Floss a forever home. Tabara Koljarud, ABC News.